Hey guys, my name is Theo and I'm going to be reading you Chapter 1, Part 1 of my book called Restoring Hearts Ranch. By the way, this is a rough draft and it is not finalized. The first part of Chapter 1 is pretty short and I don't know if I'm going to make it longer or if I might make it shorter. And by the way, I might do read-throughs in the future, and this book does contain sensitive topics such as self-harm, suicide and suicidal thoughts, conversion camp/therapy, religious trauma, sexual assault and harassment, and inappropriate behaviors towards minors. So just in case I ever do a read-through in the future, you have been warned. Chapter 1, Part 1. So, I'm gay. Hugo's point of view. Okay, let's start on day 1 before we get into this whole I'm getting sent to conversion camp shit. When I was 13, I had my first love. That's Justin Bieber reference. In all seriousness, when I was 13, I got my first lover. A guy. I know, I'm gay. Crazy! Anyway, me and him were like best friends before we started dating. I came out to him and he's gay, and I told him I kind of liked him, but I didn't want it to ruin our friendship. But then, he told me he liked me, and he was actually bisexual. That's crazy. So obviously me and him started dating, and we dated for 4 whole last years. And you know what he did for our 4-year anniversary? Outed me to the entire school plus my parents, who are homophobic. So like any other parent who's Christian and homophobic, they sent me to conversion camp. So here I am sitting on the bus going to this stupid ass camp called Restoring Hearts Ranch. I don't trust a place like that, especially if their motto is, let's pray the gay away. I obviously understand why they sent me here. I'm gay. But I go to church, I believe in God, and my pastor even told me that being gay is not a sin because loving someone is not a sin. My sister supports me. How come my parents can't? My parents claim they are smart, but they're sending me to a camp that's not going to work. You can't just change who you are. You're born that way, and there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, you can lie and suppress whatever you want to, but you cannot change. Enough being angsty, let's talk about how awesome I am. My name is Hugo Larvey, and I was born into a family of 2 okay parents and an amazing older sister. I'm a straight-A student, I play electric guitar, and I take part in my school band. Well, used to now that I'm getting sent to the camp. I love burgers and fast food in general, and I'm gay, plus demisexual. I have fluffy brown hair and amber eyes. I'm 17 years old, and I'm about 5'8". That's not short, it's average for my age. I have a childhood best friend named Kyle Thompson. He's probably one of the sweetest people I'll ever know. But the most important person in my life, that's my sister. Her name is Junia Larve. She's 20 years old and has the most beautiful dark eyes. And her favorite color is baby pink. She was definitely the most heartbroken when she found out I was getting sent to the camp. But I don't blame her. She's losing her little brother. When Mom and Dad told her, she cried and cried. And right before I got onto the bus, she gave me her most special cross. I really don't know how I'm going to survive camp without knowing anyone. I really hope I can meet some people who are as sane as me.